All right, guys. Shotty T here. Alliance Ward. It's the 10th award of the season. Got three more wars left, including this one. Have a chance to. I'm not sure if 100% chance we can get into tier three if we can win this one. Let me turn off Do Not Disturb. Um, so win the last three. Might be an outside chance we can finish in platinum three, but that's if we can get that multiplier, we feel really good. So after a very slow start to the season. But the typical people are banned once again: Torch, Herc, and Ghost. Um, got a different attack team once again. This time we're going to use Guardian, Sorcerer, and Kitty. Rank 4 Sig, 200 Kitty. So we got two rank 4 Sig 200s in action. Um, we're going to be taking Path 5, and then we're going to take Path 6 in Section 2 once again, because we got two annoying mutants, especially this particular one. None of us have Nimrod, but Guardian is pretty good against him. You can block unblockable specials with enough charges. So I'll use the power start boost in that fight for sure. And then Professor, that should be pretty straightforward. And then we're gonna be taking on Mole Man. We'll be taking on Mr. the Negative along with my normal path and Path 5. And then, of course, Sorcerer. The main reason why I brought her is because of the boss fight. And it looks like I'm not going to be taking on any of the surrounding bosses. The one that I can take on is Iceman, but somebody else is going to be taking him on with Warlock because he's cold snap immune. But Guardian rank 4, he can sustain that initial cold snap damage, especially if I use a combat regeneration boost, and also be quicker because of that shock damage, because Iceman is not immune to shock, but we have a Warlock that's going to take that fight, so we'll let that happen. But we're going to go ahead and get into this first fight here. Let's jump in, shall we? We're going to take this thing on with Kitty Pryde. I tried this with Falcon before, but it doesn't really matter because the rock stats are going to pile regardless. Of course, Falcon will hit harder. But Kitty, she's pretty slick customer there. Do I need any boosts? We'll hold off on those boosts. We'll use this small boost since I got 4 of those in overflow, and we'll use that for health insurance purposes. Let's see what else we can use here. And we'll use one of these because I got so many of the solo the crystals I can open. Might as well. So here we go. Gonna get a knockdown out the way. Start that cycle there. Yep, knock it down. Might as well throw this while we're knocking them down. Ooh, nice damage, nice. Perfect. Much smoother than that Falcon attempt. Alright, so this next fight, I almost want to take this one with Kitty Pryde. I really want to do it now that I mention it, but we'll be safer. Guardian is a safer option here, so we'll use him. We'll go ahead and jump in. We're just gonna throw an SP3 and work our way to SP2, finish the fight. Not even gonna worry about knocking him down right now. We'll knock him down when we get to the SP3. Well, we gotta get a parry in there. Alright, let's get some space. Don't want to get cornered against this guy. Oh man, he hits so soft. Not really worried about that. That's how much fun to do. Let's knock him down. And let's throw this. Let's make the SP3 hit a little harder. It doesn't have the hardest hitting SP3. This should kill him. Yeah. Overkill. Alright, this is Mr. Negative. Got multiple options here. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Let's use Kitty. Why not? That's why we're using Kitty. That's exactly why we're using Kitty. Since we knocked him down, might as well. That was my fault there. Forgot about that reverse control. It's all good. Might use a team health potion. That might be more efficient here. Yeah, we got plenty of those. Yeah. They rarely get used, but there we go. I think my teammate that's in my Path 6 is taking on Dr. Doom, so let her know that's ready. And then we will rejoin for the fight with Professor X. Later. All right, guys, we are back in action for part 2. So far, so good in our BG. We're up 2-0. Overall, though, we're down 4-10, so the opponent's not giving much. And we're okay with the deaths, but we gotta try to keep pace. So we got Path 6 once again in this war, just like last war. We're gonna use bigger boosts this time because one particular fight I have to be a little cautious about, and we'll use an vulnerability boost to go along with that fight as well. Because we got 3 more wars left in the season, so might as well use that. But we'll save it for not this fight, for the next fight. But let's remind ourselves what this node is. We got that there. 3 or more powers buffs or passive. Blah, return policy. This fight is tailor-made for Guardian. The only thing I have to worry about, of course, is the call those things the falter. But other than that, we should be good for this fight. So let's get in. And look at that health melt. Let's get that miss out the way. And then we hit him again. Just to remind you guys, Guardian can parry non-contact attacks. It's a perfect block, why not? Let's do it again. Can't get any better than that. So that's that fight. Alright, so this next fight we're gonna use an invulnerability boost. Hopefully it may carry over to the next fight. But it's definitely needed for this fight. So we got Sauron. Normally you see, Nimrod. It's probably the best counter for this guy. But Guardian's pretty good. So we're gonna use an invulnerability boost mainly because of the SB1. I can dex it, but you always gotta be safe than sorry. So it's similar to the other node. Now, of course, perfect blocks are not good. So I want to try to minimize doing that. So there we go. We're going to just go into the fight and just kind of bait heavies and try to bait SB2 if possible. So here we go. Perfect. Let's chill a little bit while that unblockable goes away. Baiting heavy is a skill, guys. So I can catch that. Another just pitch perfect fight. That
flawless victory.
You guys should replay that fight again. That is how you fight Sauron. I mean, I have a 6-star Sauron that's ranked 2, and I dueled it with my 3-star version of Guardian, and the fight was not that clean. But I dueled it a lot though in preparation of that fight. And that is another tip, guys. Duel your champs. It's free. It's free. If you want to simulate the difficulty, fight a 6-star with a 3-star. You should. Most of us should have every 3-star in the game. So at the very least, you can grind for them in arenas for the minimum prize. So even free-to-play players can get 3-star champs. So just duel 6 stars with 3 stars, or duel 5 stars with 3 stars, or 2 stars in some cases. So, but anyway, we're using Kitty for this fight. Got Mole Man acting like a. All right, now we got the Kitty. We got the Kitty cycle going now. Kitty. I wonder if this would kill him. If I had a boost on him, it would definitely kill him. A little too late. Doesn't matter. Well, that'll do it for me until the boss fight. Like I said, the Iceman, we'll see. Like I said, the Iceman will get that taken down. But it is poker night, so I'm about to go out. And like I said, my next fight won't be till near the end of the war. So I'll just sit back spectate, keep score, see how we do. But that'll do it. Later. All right, guys, good morning. About to get my work day started, but before I do that, the road has been cleared for me to get to the boss. The good news is that we've made a comeback. Actually, when I first woke up, we were up 25-17. So actually, that gap has closed a little bit. So it's getting a little tighter, and they have less fights left than us. Of course, in our BG, our defense is definitely doing their job. 13-3. They still got 3 fights left. So we'll see how that develops there. But I can only control what I can do, which is this boss fight. And of course, we're going to boost because it's too close. We're going to use a power start boost. We don't have the storm synergy here. Let's see. And we'll use a mystic boost as well. Just want to try to get rid of this fight as quick as possible. Like I said, before we go to work. All right, so we got that. Power start boost. Mystic boost. Let's use that one. And we're gonna use that one. And then we got to set our pre-fight. We got Odin, we got White Magneto, and we're gonna start, of course, in this blessing here, so we can get the nullify and the slow going. So I think we're all set. Let's go. See if I can dance around until that slow phase comes. And get rid of that falter at the same time. And let's wipe our screen because it's a little wet there. Sometimes some glitchy stuff happens when your screen is wet. Okay, feels good now. Some buffs. Let's do that. We definitely don't want that happening. All right. I meant to throw the SB2 there, but that's okay. We're in control of the fight. My thumb is so sweaty. Wipe it off again. That's gonna hurt. At least you can get to that 2 bars of power. Oh, this is really so good. Oh, come on. You recover from this heavy. Okay. But we're still in good shape. I don't understand why my thumb just keeps sweating and probably just ready to be wet. Clutch decks there. I need to get it together now. I mean, if I'm not getting the inputs that I'm trying to get because of these sweaty palms, man, it's not sweaty. I mean, I did take a shower, just took a shower this morning. So maybe don't play the game after taking a shower. Make sure somehow the moisture, I don't know, disappointing right now. I was lucky to block that because I was trying to dex. It's a very frustrating fight here. Come on. I need to do the KT1 stuff and get like some type of thumb glove or something. I mean, that was a delayed SB1. I was lucky to get that off. Playing a handicap match right now, guys, just so you know. Rely on execution, just playing very slow. Got one more falter to get out the way. Look at that regeneration though, guys. That's why I love Sorcerer. You're never out of it. Jesus, all right. Note to self, do not shower, then play the game. There was a lot of missed inputs. If you guys have no idea how many missed inputs there were there. So strange, but we got the solo. Solo is a solo at the end of the day. So let's see where we are now. We're up 27 to 22 now, so that's great. So we increased our lead. So it's definitely not over yet. We actually got another kill in our BG. That's great, and they still got 3 fights left, so that's awesome. So hopefully we can get a couple more kills on defense. Matter of fact, let's check that out real quick. Let's check it out. Let's see where we are. So I got a few more minutes before my work day starts. Why not? Yeah, I figured that was one of the kills. Yeah, that Omega Sentinel was pretty nice. Too bad I didn't get her in that feature. It'd been nice to have her awakened. So she has 1 kill. So all of our kills count. And they still got a Penny Parker. And really, I don't think they actually have a viable counter. I know they tried to use Corvus, which in theory seems good, but he's going to run out of charges, then he's out of auto block. And actually, when I look back through their defense, I don't think they have a super viable counter. I mean, you got Magneto, but either way, you're going to have to deal with that auto block mechanic. Because even Claire is probably the closest solo, but we'll see. Because I tried. It's not easy. So it's a good placement. Anyway, guys, I'll let you guys know what happens later. All right, guys, as you can see there, we got another victory, 3 in a row. So we're, like I said, these new people that's come to our alliance has created more stability and balance. It's still not perfect, but back-to-back wars in the 470s and attack bonus. So yeah, so we're on the roll there. BG1, they said, it's steadily improving. We had 162 in our BG, had 16 kills. And then BG3, a little low for them, but in the 150s, like I said, we still got room for improvement, but it's always good to win with room for improvement than to lose. So I think, well, we're not in Platinum 3, that's a temporary placement, but we'll be in Platinum 4. The question is, will we be in Tier 3 after this victory? Hopefully, we can have 2 wars with that multiplier to be able to get back into Platinum 3. But that'll do it, guys. I hope you like that series of fights. Like, share, comment below, subscribe, and hit that bell notification.